Mhm. What is good governance? What exactly is good governance? Now, this content, now, this video, actually, I'm just use a few minutes to sensitize our people. I mean, the Igbo people. He have good governance. Now, Igbo. Emma, this platform is good governance ministry. It is our conviction that after God is government. Etu anyị si ewe the business or ihe gbasara Chukwu n'ala Igbo, etu anyị si ewepụta obi anyị niile na-agba mbọ maka ije n'igwe. Many of us na-eme everything possible to go to heaven, and that is why across the Igbo land, everywhere n'Igbo land bụ ụlọ ụka. In a good Catholic church anya, na around you in the villages, ị ga-afụ their presence. Amụtara nwa eje n'ụlọ ụka mee baptizim mmiri Chukwu. From ime baptizim, ọ na-eto n'elu 5 years or 4 years, o bido catechism ka ọ ga-esi nata oriri. From ịnata oriri, ọ jee n'ịkwa aka n'isi. From ịkwa aka n'isi, ọ nọ na different societies n'ụlọ ụka ịserve mass, ịnọ na choir, ịnọ na charism, ịnọ na St. Vincent Society, St. Matthew Society, St. John Society, azụọ ya n'ime Chukwu. Ọ ga-esi na-edosa iwu Chukwu, 10 commandments. Very good, fantastic. This is what we should be doing. And this is why upon everything siri ike n'ala Igbo, siri ike kpọrọ nkụ, people still believe na ọ ga-adị mma. And that is why the crime rate adịbe so high n'ala Igbo, because onye ọbụla believe na ọ ga-adị mma according to the preachings of the Bible. Etu esi kụziri anyị, we all believe na ọ teketa aka ọ dị njọ ọ dị mma. Now, ihe gbasara spiritual life, our spirituality has been taken care of, because right from the time amụrụ anyị, azụrụ anyị n'ime Chukwu. I'm a Catholic, but outside me being a Catholic, enwekwa other churches, enwe Anglican, enwe Pentecostal, up to 2030. That is ije na corporate affairs register, the number of different churches ama ya na-agụtanwu ya ọnụ, because families na-register their own church. The way houses across the Igbo land is different kind of churches. So I think our spiritual life to a very large extent has been taken care of. That's first. Also enigwe ka anyị esigbo also enigwe has been taken care of. Everything that we ought to know about going to heaven has been taken care of. Now, the business of good governance ministry is to take care of our body, etu arụ anyị dị, etu anyị si ebi ndụ n'ụwa nke nọ, because church takes care of etu a ga-esi ibisie ndụ n'ụwa ijebe n'igwe. But ministry, GGM, takes care of preparing yourself, your body, your environment your connection with your immediate society, I mean your environment. That is what GGM is thinking about. So they are partnering with their spiritual life, that is the church, which takes care of the spiritual life. They are in partnership with the church, you know, to make the package complete. Your spiritual life and your body life, two of them must work hand in hand for you to have a total package. And GGM is taking care of that body aspect of your complete life. Body and soul will make you a complete entity. So, for us to take care of that, we are looking at uh, mm, the institution that will facilitate quality of living in your environment, and that institution is government. And that is what majority of us have for decades, over the years, neglected. Hmm. Imago, we've seen it that is not apparent. That is only the dangerous people or the wicked people. When you talk about politics, people said, "Na agakwana ebe afọ." It's a dirty game. Hey, we've been deceived to believe that politics is a dirty game. That is no good area for good people in the society. That good people should be in the church praying, praying for those in authority, in leadership positions. That the good people should, focus in doing good, service to God, volunteer activities or work, that government is just for the evil. This morning, I want to tell you that GGM has come to change that narrative. It is not for the evil people, it's for good people. Politics is a game that should be played by all, including good people. Because politics determines how you sleep with your wife. Enwere ike sị na how, my dear, if you don't have money in your pocket and your wife has issue with ego ya eji si ofe, gote garri, gote azụ, you know, and the market prices is every day increasing. How do you want your wife to come in the night and be happy with you if you cannot provide those things? What the problem? How it will affect you sleeping with your wife? If you do not have source of income or nothing to put on the table, I don't think your children will be happy with you. They will not be happy with you. They will not. So government is the institution that has the power. They have the capacity. They have the instrument of force to uh, force you or mandate you to do the right thing. This one abụọzi Chukwu nke ndị ụka sị ka a na-ekpe ekpere, God will judge you. No, government will judge you if you do wrong. Then if you do good, they will reward you. Do you see how they balance the equation? They encourage you if you do good, and they encourage production, you know, and again they discourage bad behavior. So if you don't have the right set of people in government offices, they cannot give you these two factors. I mean, sanction bad behavior and encourage good behavior. That is all about government. Government is like a referee on a football match, moderating the activities of both parties. Imagofo. Ọ bụrụ na enwere Man U nwee Arsenal, Manchester nwee the other club, or Rangers and Iwu Anyanwụ, government is like a referee that moderates what they do in the football pitch. So what government basically does is to moderate the activities of individuals, people within the society. Moderation is what government does. But when you have bad people in government, what do? They take side with the evil people, occultic people, criminals to oppress the good people. The people why you should have good people in government, because even good people in government, they will do exactly what is expected of them. What is that? To moderate the activities of individual player in the entire society. That is what government does. And when you have good people, they will understand that the key responsibility of government is to provide social security, social, or call it welfare and security. The security And then in social welfare, is the duty of government to provide these three basic needs of man and Maslow hierarchy of needs. First is food. Food. Onye niile na-alụ ọrụ and onye niile na-think straight. If you don't eat, or you don't have hope of eating or feeding or putting food on your table, you can never concentrate. But if you are guaranteed or assured by the system that however and whatever you do, there will be food for you. Even if you don't like working, government will always have a place where you go and collect your food. That is irreducible minimum. Then you talk of shelter, accommodation, shelter, accommodation, housing. It is again the responsibility of government to give home to the homeless. Because when a society, when they were ike, maybe because of their challenge, mental challenges, or physical challenges, emotional challenges, they could not be able to package themselves or put themselves together to offer something to the society, to be productive to the society. Government will be there to provide home for such people. If such people should be left to move around causing nuisance and trouble to the society, it will still come back to the government. Because someone and armed robbers, they will terrorize the people. And once people are terrorized, no government, no responsible government will be happy if the people are suffering. Have you seen how and why government should provide housing, food for unstable people, emotionally unstable people, psychologically and otherwise unstable people? Government provide comfort for these people. Then to those people who are stable mentally, economically, emotionally, government is there to provide job. I know in this part of the world, people say it's not the responsibility of the government to provide job. Government will just, in some cases, like Soludo in Anambra State, you say, one you two skills. After training, on you 300,000. And some idiots, some educated idiots are arguing, mgbe m gụrụ akwụkwọ enwere enye m, and nobody gave me even 10,000. I hustle on my own, and at the end of the day, I became somebody, and I was able to send my children overseas without government intervention. Have you seen how mad people are arguing? And these people are in government. because in your own time nobody assisted you. You are taking it as the standard, as standard. You are in government, you don't care, you don't even. Oh my God. If people understand how wicked and how useless some of these government officials are, I can see them praising them, dancing because government has built road for you, road that you don't even have vehicle, nothing. You don't. Government spends billions of naira building those roads that you are not using. Get me right. Nobody is saying that building infrastructure is not good, but government should not celebrate. Those things are basics. Basics any idiot in government will do. We shouldn't use yesteryears because so governor has not done anything, or spent 8 years drinking champagne and wine. So governor was in power, saving billions of naira, celebrating that he saved billions of naira. People are clapping for him. Hmm. We have a long way to go. That is why the ministry has come to stay. That is why our education must continue. Like the 12 disciples, the coming of Jesus Christ, people never believed. Even the Jews, even his brothers never believed that he came to save us. And he was fired. You know, Judas sold him. Even Peter, his closest ally, denied him, and he was crucified. You know, the Pontius Pilate washed his hands clean because he knew that what the community people or the Obodo Neme isn't right. You know, so if such things should happen during the time of Christ, why not now? So me personally, Ndubisi, I'm not disappointed with the behavioral pattern of individuals masquerading as messiahs, our politicians. I'm not bothered with their behavior because I know those things happened in the past. I know this is not even years ago. Read the book of history. Even in America, there was a time the blacks were not allowed to be part of the electoral processes. The whites, blacks were not allowed to sit the same place as the whites. Up to now, even some level of segregation is still going on. So, as far as human creation is concerned, God has created human to go there and mingle and entangle. I expect wickedness. Again, expect few good people. It's only the few good people that will mold the society and make this place a better place. So we'll continue to dish out the message and we'll continue to promote and preach the message of good governance. And it will be getting to the desired corners and destination. When Christ was there, it's but few people understand the message he was preaching. But after he has gone, people refer to him as the Messiah. And today, warehouses and the buildings have been converted to churches, and millions of people celebrate uh, saints and Christ, and both good and bad everywhere. Today is Christianity. So the message we are bringing forth is message of ministry of good governance. That is the way to go. Thank you and good morning. We'll continue operation.